Welcome to RELICS Radio, your favorite weekly podcast dedicated to the metal detecting and treasure hunting community. Here are your hosts, Ken from Adventures in Dirt and Tony from 5280 Adventures.
Wednesday night, RELICS Radio. Hey everyone, I'm DK with Adventures in Dirt. Welcome to RELICS Radio, podcast about the metal detecting hobby, treasure hunting community, and everything in between. I'll tell you what, it's been on for 9 years. We're really excited to kind of come to you and put on guests that we invite on. They're always so interesting. Everyone has a unique story. But if you've been listening for the past 9 years, you also see a lot of commonality between these guests that we have on. And that's what really makes it interesting to interview people on this though. So I hope everyone out there has been having a great detecting season so far. Let me bring on my co-host. Tony, are you around? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Nope. I'm absolutely killing it tonight.
It's all good. Too many fingers in the pot. I was trying to help you out, and you're like, no, let me fix it myself.
I started introducing. Cheers, I'm like, I don't have my finger on the button over here for his intro. Cheers, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's been a week already. Holy cow.
Yeah, it has. I'm tired tonight.
Well, yeah, you've been out traveling and things like that, so I'm sure it's weighing on you.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but when I travel for work and stuff, I just don't sleep well. You know what I mean? Like it's just weird. I'm out of my element in some hotel, and it's like I just.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was definitely tired, but it's been a week, and I'll be happy when the weekend hits for sure. Hey, we got out. I
know we did. We got out and actually had a pretty good time.
We did. We were way out there.
Oh my God.
We traveled, but
I posted some things on Facebook there, kind of showing the direction we were going. And essentially, it was out to the east, and there was nothing out there but fields and windmills.
That's it.
So, but we got some permissions out there. We might as well just go out and hit them and see if there's anything out there, and to my knowledge, at least the one owner hasn't let anybody on these things at all. Like has a tight grasp on their properties out there, does some farming out there and things like that. So as far as I know, no one has been out there, and the stuff that we found probably would lend us to believe that nobody's been out there. A lot of trash.
A lot of trash for sure.
A lot of trash.
Yeah. But there's other opportunities too, like a little further back in that field, like away from the roads and stuff. Who knows what that's going to be like? But just wandering around some amazing properties and type of property owners that like their whole family's been there their whole life for generations. Everyone knows them. They're around since the founding of the town, and it's like they just know everybody.
Pretty amazing stuff. Incredible opportunities that will obviously turn into other properties, because when you start dropping names like, hey, do you know these people? Yeah, they're like, they're gods around this land over here, this county. They've been here forever. So it's definitely it's going to turn into some very good stuff. And I didn't tell you this, but I was on Subterix. We've had Subterix on. It's kind of this new program that's kind of hitting the metal detecting community by storm. It's a research app online. We had them on RELICS Radio here not so long ago. But anyways, I was on there earlier, and I think I found, I'll double back. There was a school that was mentioned to us by one of the landowners that was probably in this area kind of thing. And I went on Subterix and did the LiDAR. It nailed it.
Oh, did it?
It pulled it up and said, hey, and then, you look at it, it's like four 90-degree corners. It's sitting there bright, bright as day out in one of the middle of the fields. And so I was like, that has to be it. They sent us that direction. It pulled it out. So, I'm anxious, number one, to use Subterix a lot more for that LiDAR. But number two, to drive out in that field or even walk out in that field and see what in the world we can find in the middle. Because even though that one site we were at is close to the road,
Yeah.
That school is not anywhere near a road. So you talk about not having anybody up front.
Yeah, man.
There's definitely not anybody out back.
Wow, that's
there.
cool,
So,
man, that it nailed it. That's so cool.
yeah, just
You
pulled
know,
it out there,
yeah.
identified it. I think it said possible cellar hole foundation, that kind of thing. So, and then it's up to you then to put the boots on the ground. So once we get back out there again, I want to hit that site first. We love digging schools, churches, where people congregated and spent a lot of time back in the late 1800s out here in Colorado. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to turn out to be pretty good site.
Yeah, and without giving too much information, so I'm going to try to be careful here. But
yeah,
right towards the end of our day, we were getting ready to leave, and Tony calls up the landowner and wants to go say hi, thanks, and all that stuff. Just stop by and chew the fat with him a little bit. And he's like, I'm busy, I can't go anything. But hey, I wanted to tell you guys, if you come down this way and you go across this certain bridge, you're going to see a gate to the left, and if you go in that gate, you're going to look for this dugout. And there's this legend from around here, this old from the 1880s, 1890s outlaw legend that he was held up in this dugout and sort of the law caught up to him there. And
he was identified as a horse thief.
Yeah.
That's the story.
Yeah.
And they came and essentially had a shootout at his dugout and he died. That's the story. So
yeah, it's on this guy's property, and he actually is inviting us to go out there to see if we can find any remnants of shell cartridge casings, bullet fragments or anything like that and stuff.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Look, just before we left, and we're entered that fence and we're like going way out there. We didn't see any dugout. We turned around and started coming back, and then we're pretty sure we found it.
Yeah.
But we didn't do any detecting. It was right at the end of our day.
We'll hit that again and confirm or deny the story there.
Right.
That's going to be great.
Interesting.
Yeah. Very, very cool. I mean, I've got a good feeling about it too. So
yeah. Sweet.
Yep.
We got joined us tonight.
Yeah. Let's look at the chat real quick, because I want to get to our guests. We have a lot to talk about tonight with our guests, our wonderful guests. So
we do.
Copper Joe, he says they found a picture of Tony. I don't know what he's talking about there.
I look at a picture of him every day. It's sitting right over there. I can look at him right now. What's up, Copper
Joe? Yeah.
Of Joe. Yeah.
Buried Treasure 116.
Howdy.
Welcome on. Mr. Bill Hayes says, hi, Copper Joe. Bill's a little late tonight. He's usually first, but he's third in line tonight. Slacker. Hey, we've got Bob Rose joining us as always. Good to see you, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah. How about Teresa, the treasure hunter? Hey. It's been a little bit.
Teresa is in here.
Yep. I hope she's doing well and recovering from some stuff. So good to see you on here. Right. Need to get out and detect here pretty soon, from what I understand. She hasn't been out very often.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep. Bells is with us.
Hello, Bells.
Yep. Full Metal Digger.
What's up, Dave?
David Rose. Nice to see you. Who's this? Lexadon 89. I think she has something 89. To do with our guests.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Well, we'll get into that, I'm sure.
Yeah. Good to see you, Alexa. Thanks for coming on. Beneath the Bluegrass.
Her name just brought something back to me, and it's, odd because I haven't thought about it for so long. My dad was into really, really old country.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a song called Delta Dawn.
Okay.
You know that one?
No, not familiar.
I'm showing my age.
The
song just started playing in my head as soon as I saw her name. So
I thought you were going to say, I said the name Alexa, and all of a sudden the lights went on and the music started playing.
Oh.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
There you go. Young whippersnapper.
All right. Detect SD. Mr. Norm Peterson.
I was just in Jason's neck of wood at Detectorist. I was just in South Dakota yesterday, but I didn't have
I wish you could
no time to stop by and say hello.
Yep.
Next
Relic Jedi.
Hello, Relic Jedi.
How about Johnny B. Diggs History? That's pretty cool name there.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Johnny.
Whoops. I think I see him a lot. A lot of live streams. I think he's involved.
Okay.
With, right? Yeah, on TikTok.
Mr. Ripcode. He just got a new shovel. Did you see that shovel?
Yes.
It's sharp.
It is sharp.
Yep. Go over and look at Facebook or YouTube under Mr. Ripcode's Adventures, I think is what it is. He got a really nice looking shovel. Very, very cool. All right. How about we let's jam over. We're already way past our time here talking about ourselves. Let's get to our guests here and bring them on. All right.
Yep, let's do it. There they are.
Good morning.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Howdy.
We've got two of the three people behind the Fines podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
Want to introduce FLX Detectorist. John, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Good to see you on here. Thanks for coming on.
Yep.
Sure.
And Beth,
Thank you.
we've got Jeep Girl from TikTok. Thanks for coming on, Beth.
Good to be here.
Yeah. That's funny. I always used to seeing you guys vertical. Now I'm seeing you guys
I
horizontal.
know.
It's kind of cool.
Hello, Teresa.
Yeah.
It's a whole different platform, from the YouTube. You guys are big over on YouTube. On TikTok, not YouTube. TikTok.
Yeah, huge.
And it's totally a different kind of feeling and jam and all that kind of stuff than it is over on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah.
So
It is.
yeah, I definitely need to learn that.
Yeah,
and
me
I've
too.
been posting sporadically over there, and I'm like, let's jump in and figure it all out because it's a different vibe.
Yeah. I posted
It's
for
been fun.
quite a while there. Posted for quite a while there for a little while, and then I just abandoned it, and then now trying to go back, and I just feel like I've got two left feet over there. I just don't know. I'm like, what is this? What is that? What happens when I push this button?
That
But
was
you guys
me
doing
when
a
I
good
first
job.
started.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
was
get
it-
used to it.
Yeah. Once you get in the flow, like I've been using their create tool, kind of a create tool
That is cool.
recently. What
Yeah,
I like
I like-
about it is it actually downloads the video into your phone
Yeah.
without the watermark. And
Yeah.
so you could either share what you created from TikTok over to Instagram, whatever, and it puts the watermark on there, of course. Or you can upload the video you just created over there. So I thought that was really different. I never thought that would happen with TikTok. They put their watermark on everything, right? But
Oh yeah.
how long you guys been doing we'll talk about TikTok, but I definitely want to get into your detecting history too. But how'd this all come about? Did you just gravitate over to TikTok from other social media? John, we'll start with you.
Well, I was on YouTube first, and then I really don't remember how I discovered TikTok, but I did. And the key to TikTok then was to try to get to 1,000 followers, and I didn't go live. And then I started going live, and then met all these people.
Yeah, there's a whole live community almost, right? A group
Yeah.
of live.
Mhm.
What do they call them? Live talkers? Is that what you guys are? Live talk?
Live talkers.
I don't know. Is there a title
Yeah.
for live streamers on TikTok?
I wonder if I clean. So somebody mentioned residue on my camera. Oop, I don't know if that works. But it's my father-in-law's laptop, and he did have like tape over it.
You've just got like the soft filter on, so your skin looks very supple and
There you go.
moist. That's
Hey,
what
Bill.
it is.
That's it.
Hey, Bree. We got a lot of TikTokers right here right now watching.
Yeah, look at them.
Johnny
All
B.
popped
Dick's
in
history
here. Yeah,
was messaging me earlier today saying he's going to come over. So
cool. Yeah,
Wow.
Kim said she'd show up at some point too. She was gonna pop over. But yeah,
Well,
I think
once she gets out of the clinker.
she's out of jail.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll preface it right now. So she's not in here yet, but everyone in the chat,
Yeah.
listen to me right now. Everyone in the chat, let's pull a little prank on Kim. When you see Mom's metal detecting,
Yeah.
come on the chat. Everyone just call her a criminal. Just be like, oh
Yeah.
no, the criminal's here.
Ask her how the jail food is.
Yeah, just
You
spread
know.
it thick.
She got contacted by the cops while she was out metal detecting today, so
Yeah.
Poor
we're gonna have to
Kim.
give her a hard time.
Yeah. And let us know in the chat if that's ever happened to you. You ever been contacted by the police? We've all kind of told our stories here tonight before we got on the air, but yeah, it's disconcerting sometimes. Other times they're just curious, sometimes it can be hard. And they're just doing their job and get you out of there. But yeah.
Hey, Alexa.
Hey, Beth, how did you get started, on social media and metal detecting too?
Well, I was on Facebook for a while, and then my friends started sending me TikTok videos, and I couldn't see them because I didn't have an account. So I signed up, and it's all just history from there. Metal detecting I got started because my husband lost his wedding ring, and so we bought a metal detector and found
Really?
it. Uh-huh. And then it kind of
Wow.
just sat around for a little bit, and I picked it up probably 4 years ago, just seriously, and really started getting into it.
Wow. Very cool. Just all started from the first ring recovery.
Yeah, right.
The most important ring recovery for me.
Have you done other ring recoveries since? Like, is that something you
I
do?
actually have I have a permission on a farm, and the woman's husband lost his ring 30 years ago when he was throwing feed to his cows, and my daughter and I were able to recover that, and he's since passed away. So that was a really bittersweet ring recovery. Lots of tears.
Wow. Yeah, I bet that would get to me. You know what I mean? Find something so personal to somebody, and they've passed. I know Tony has a permission, and we haven't hit yet actually, and they're going to sell the property. So before we're trying to get out there before they sell the property, but we kind of got through the realtor to the landowner. Like, that's our path. We got to it.
Right.
And I'm so surprised they gave you permission, because usually you stay off my property. We're trying to sell it, and they were like, no, go for it. Matter of fact, like, didn't she or her mom lose a gold ring there? She goes,
I think she
find
did.
a gold
Yeah.
ring,
One of the landowners. Yeah.
So now we're just focused. I just want to find that gold ring. That's all I want to find.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find other.
Yeah,
cool
that'd be
stuff,
amazing.
Yeah. How'd you get into detecting, John?
So when I was around 10, like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I found an Indian head penny
Oh my
behind
goodness.
my parents' house, digging a garden. And so when I was around 10, I wanted a detector, and I got one, but it was like a Radio Shack or something. And I never found a thing after that. And then about 1990, I don't know, I was watching something, and it cued me to want to get one. So I got a Tesoro Silver Saber Plus and just hit schools, parks, fairgrounds and stuff. And I found, like, my first silver was a Merc. And then my kids were born in the early 90s, and so I followed them around, sports, music, didn't detect much. And then when COVID hit, I was watching the Hoover Boys, like a lot of other people, apparently, because I keep hearing that story. And I bought a Simplex, and I found my first largie right around the corner from my house, and it's been crazy ever since. So,
didn't you love that machine?
Oh, I think it's a great machine. People call it a starter, and I think it's wrong to call that a starter. You could use that your whole time detecting.
Absolutely.
I found lots of stuff with that machine. So
yep. And I remember when it came out, it just blew the industry away. Like, it was like there was so much to it for such a reasonable price, and it was ridiculous. Like, holy cow. I got one, and it was my main machine for a long time,
Yeah.
So it was a great machine. Still is, like you said, still is.
Yeah.
Everyone's asking, like, we're missing somebody. Where's Andrew?
I don't know. I texted him. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe he ran into an issue.
Yeah.
I think he was in a field.
Freaking state corner.
And that's what happened, probably. So he's still out there looking.
We're supposed to go detecting tomorrow night together on a new permission of mine, and maybe he's there right now.
Could be. John, I'm here waiting for you. Or he's going there and clean it out before you guys get there.
I wouldn't blame him.
Do you all hunt together? Do you all hunt together all the time?
Yeah. Andrew and I do. He's like 12-15 minutes from me. So we detect together.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's different, right? So, like, I can picture, like, you guys are tight. You have this, this whole format on TikTok stuff, and you have all these sort of people that are your audience, right? And they watch you and all this stuff, and they're all familiar with all you guys, right? But now we're over on this platform, and then later going to audio when we upload the audio to podcast, and it's like people might not be familiar with you, right? So, like, we got to kind of try to dig into that tonight, of like how you all met, and what y'all like about digging with each other and stuff like that, to try to introduce them to this group of yours that I've watched videos, and it just seems like you guys, the camaraderie is just so familiar because of Tony and I. But how'd y'all meet? So how many people in the group? If you had to say, Behind the Fines includes a group of 3, 4, 5, 10. What do you think?
Go ahead, Beth. You want to take that?
I'll say 5 core members for us that really contribute to the production of our show every Tuesday night.
Yeah. And how'd y'all go and meet this group of 5 core? Was it all through social media or was it local?
Yeah, through TikTok.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not crazy? You and Andrew, John, but like the rest of us, it was all through TikTok.
Isn't that crazy how that the community then draws so many people in, and then you know, I mean, for Ken and I, we literally met on a metal detecting forum for a guy who detects in Colorado, and we both were logged in, and this was, you know, back, I don't know, it was a while ago. And it was just like, hey, I'm in Colorado. Oh, cool, I'm in Colorado. Let's go detect together. You know, and it was that's just how it happened.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing how social media can bring people together that normally wouldn't have contact otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think when TikTok started live streaming, because they didn't always live stream, right? It's fair. How long has live streaming on TikTok been around now?
Oh, geez, I don't even know. That's a good question.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. It hasn't been, I know it wasn't around back when I was started with TikTok. I know that wasn't a deal. So you got that aspect of it now. And so you all become familiar with each other, right? Like, so just since I started watching Kim's show and then a couple others, you just flip on TikTok every now and then, see what's going on. And there'd be some metal detectors going live, right?
Always.
There's a number of them now, right?
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, oh yeah, check it out and all this stuff and see what they're doing and all that stuff and go, look, cool. And then became aware of you guys. And it was just like, man, this is a tight group. Like this whole community of live streaming TikTokers, they all seem to know each other. They all seem to support each other, which is really cool. They help promote each other. It's just, I'm seeing it turning into, like, you guys are like, it's old school. Like you guys have been there forever, Ken, but I'm like, I'm getting more and more familiar with it. And it's pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, went out and bought myself a live stream. So what's that, John? Sorry.
A lot of us have actually met each other in person. So.
Oh yeah.
So to talk more about our crew, our behind the finds, it's not just me, Beth, and Andrew. It's Bree is part of our group. She created our schedule for us. She comes up with ideas. She also has invited guests like Tony. She found Tony. She invited Tony.
Yep.
And she sometimes will co-host when I can get her on, and work is not a conflict.
Yeah, cool.
And then we have Alexa.
Our amazing Alexa.
You know,
amazing Alexa.
She creates all of our videos.
What does she do? She creates all of behind the finds videos.
Yeah, she creates all of our videos. Yeah, she's super talented. And,
yes.
Also exchanges ideas. Also a super mod. Has been on the show. Bree has been on the show. And then we have a few other super mods that help us like change all these windows that you guys are doing. Andrew, Beth, and I, we don't touch that stuff. We just talk to people. So.
You're just the talking. You're the talent, is what it is.
Well, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't go that far, but we're the faces that you see, and then you
guys have somebody that does your makeup before you go live. You're like, all right.
I mean, you know, John's got his filter on. He's obviously the talent.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you're producing. You know, you're finding the guests. You're prepping them. You're doing pre-interviews. You're sometimes you're promoting the show. You're creating all the thumbnails, you're doing the show. I thank goodness for Tony, because he's always watching the live stream, where I have a very hard time doing that, flipping the screens around. You can see he's got some pictures ready to loaded down there, ready to go.
We've got good ones.
Yeah, we do.
We've got good. If you guys are watching right now, or if you're just listening, you guys are going to want to watch this soon, because we've got some incredible finds we're going to go over.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, old 41 Relic said, not sure what it is, but TikTok's hard for me because maybe I'm never on my phone. I don't know, but I'm happy it works so well for people. And that's where I'm at. Like, I'm an old computer nerd from the, mid to late 80s. Like, I've been there since the beginning, right? Big computer guy. And this thing confuddles me. Like it's like, how do people do that much on a little phone? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, I was getting into that TikTok create thing, and I get it. I don't think I'll ever get fast with it, but some people are just like, they have this mastered, like they know. and I'm like saving pictures to 6 different locations, and then sometimes pop it on PC and then email it to me so that I can, you know what I mean, to try to create a video. And it's like, man, how do people do that?
I just wing it.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, you know, Ken and I now have started really kind of starting to poke a little bit more into the TikTok thing, and I think we're going to start going live, like out detecting, like kind of like you guys do. I know you've been a big influence and of me starting to get more involved with TikTok, and so I think you know, anybody that's out there right now that is on TikTok, you know, start watching. I think we're going to try and do some lives out in the field, just like you guys do, and we like to do a lot of research and kind of watch beforehand before we kind of dive into stuff. So we're watching you guys, how you do it, watching how, you know, Kim does it, you know, how Bree does, you know, everybody that's out there, because there is that big community on TikTok, and you know, it's like, when do we jump in? You know, I don't want to be like the noob, you know, like, oh, look, what's this old guy on TikTok now? What's he doing?
Yeah, but that's the best. That's the best part of the community there. It's so tight knit. Like everyone's just there to help you, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I bought the whole neck mount and the thing, and I have my, you know, you can see I got the, you know, magnet on the back ready to go. But
I'm telling you, we're gonna get there.
But I haven't actually gone live yet.
Right.
And until I do, I won't truly know if these old eyes of mine are actually going to be able to see any comments on that little tiny phone come up, and if I'll be able to actually be able to recognize anybody and call people out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
I just want to mention real quick, Kim, Mom's Metal Detecting. She's in the chat here. Everybody say hi to Kim for us, guys.
There you go, Kim. Welcome.
Thanks for coming on.
Bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, but we've been talking about doing that, and the problem that I think we're gonna have, Tony, and you guys tell me if it's a problem for you too, is the places you and I go, Tony.
Yeah,
we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
man.
there's
no cell service. We have one dot, maybe. But does that become a problem for you guys too?
It does for me.
Yeah.
Occasionally for me.
Yeah. Kim's smart, I think, because she hits a lot of she hits a lot of like parks and schools and stuff somewhere in town, somewhere where there's services, you know. She keeps saying, she goes, Ken, you and I got to go detecting sometime. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. One, I barely have time during the week, and she does a lot of detecting during the week. Two, most of my permissions are out in the middle of nowhere. We wouldn't have reception.
That's how mine are.
But yeah. So you got to think.
I find that difficult for sure, and that's why it's, you know, it's like just collecting your experiences and then going after the fact and making videos. That's generally why, you know, we haven't done a lot of lives on scene. And in fact, you know, we went live. I mean, we've done some lives at some shows. We were in Oklahoma. We go do Rush to the Rockies. You know, and that was actually one of our concerns, was being able to you know, do a hotspot on the phone, because we didn't have any way to hook up to the internet. So
we pulled it off though, man. That was amazing. Middle of the mountains with one iPhone serving up 2 computers, and
it's crazy how that works
out. A podcast. It was amazing.
Yeah,
we were so shocked.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about some finds here, because I've got all these darn pictures and I'm just watching them, but I need to share them. So,
the nice thing about going live is you can download all that to YouTube as well, so it's saved.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I was going to ask you that. It's not gone. So when you go live and you do live,
no, it's there, and you can clip from it, and then you can save it. Like, so Alexa takes all of our behind the finds shows now. We just started doing that kind of recently.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And she downloads it, uploads it, whatever, to YouTube, so it's saved there. So
that's how I was able to watch Tony's show, as I couldn't catch it. I caught it live for a little bit, and I couldn't stay. Sometimes that happens, right? I couldn't stay, and I was able to go back and watch it, whole thing, which is cool. So thanks, Alexa, for that. Doing that, it has purpose that, you know, people can go back and watch it. So that's what I didn't know. But on your TikTok channel, those aren't rewatchable.
No, they are. Well, for the creator.
For the creator, yeah.
Not for
everybody, but for the creator.
Right. Okay. That was the question.
Yeah.
But you could clip on it and post it on TikTok real TikTok posts or whatever, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I clip all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
We got to take the plunge and just do it. We'll figure it out.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey,
we will.
Hey,
And
Kim,
then
I didn't
something
say
else.
hi to Kim.
What's
So,
that? Oh,
I didn't say hi to Kim. So
there you go.
I was wondering how the food was in jail for her.
She said she only has 5 more minutes till lights out. So we've got to get with her while we can.
Yeah.
We're going to do bed check in a minute. And if she's out of bed, man, she's going to go with no rations or something. So,
lose her visitation.
Yeah, she was getting a kick out of that. And so it was, it's like, we were talking before the show, like, it's just disconcerting all of a sudden, like, because usually your head's down, you got headphones on, right? That's why I used to tell people, don't use those old Garrett 2 pinpointers, the old ones before the Garrett Carrot. Don't use those black ones. If you're digging down in a hole and you're in a shady park or something like that, all of a sudden you turn up and turn around, you got this black barrel sticking out of your hand as you turn around to see the 2 police officers standing behind you. That might not
be a good thing.
Probably not be a good thing.
Yep. And you've got a shovel with serrated edges on it. And I mean,
so funny.
Let's talk some finds here.
Let's get some finds, sure.
Yeah. Let's talk about this one caught my eye. Beth, I think this is one of your finds, isn't it?
Yes, I dug that in an old home site in Southwest Pennsylvania, and that is actually a child's fork, and there's the characters on it are called the Brownies, and they're based off of a book by a Canadian author. I think his name was David Palmer. But those little characters came out at night and inspired children to like behave and to do good things in life. And I just thought that was such a cool little fork. I loved it.
Yeah. Nightmare stick. That's what we used to call it.
Right?
Oh my gosh. The Brownies are going to get you. Holy wow.
So it's a very ornate fork, and right at the end there is a character. I wish I could zoom in on that.
And that book came out in like the late 1800s, so I mean that fork definitely has some age to it. It's older.
Wow.
Very cool looking.
I liked it. I thought it was neat.
And what were the characters called?
They're called the Brownies.
The Brownies.
And I believe the author is David Palmer. He's a Canadian author.
Okay. Interesting. If you guys are listening in live right now or later after the fact, leave a mess or leave a comment or in the chat right now if you've ever seen or heard of something like this, because this is such a really cool piece. And anytime that you're, again, this is, to me, I would classify this like it's a personalized item. I mean, these kids were using this, I'm sure. When I was growing up, like in the 80s, I had my favorite glass from McDonald's that had the Star Wars scene on, and that's what I had to have at dinner every single night. Now I wonder if these kids always had to have their Brownies fork, for every meal. But what a cool piece and unfortunately lose, but find. I mean, what a great little cool ornate fork.
I don't know, man. If they were like to keep you in line and such, like I don't know. If like here's what happens a lot on this show.
Is it like Elf on the Shelf? Kind of, it's watching you. Is that what it is? Elf on the Shelf.
Keeping an eye on you.
So we'll have guests on and I'll mention something like this, and then Tony are busy off screen, kind of just typing in and searching. So I just searched it, found on Wikipedia. Not this what you're talking about, but there's also there's their folklore in Scotland, and Brownies have been in folklore for a lot of different stuff. They're all like little elves, like little evil looking little elves, but more mischievous looking and stuff. And kind of like they're just got a lot of stature around them of you. Same thing. You better behave. So, you find something like that with I mean, first of all, what do we all do, right? We pull back the dirt. We think, oh, it's a spoon. Oh, it's a fork.
Right.
Look at the fancy on it. Right. Thank you, Hoover Boys. Look at the fancy on that thing. And then it's like, oh my gosh, it's got a figure on it.
Right.
Like you must have been freaking out. Like I would.
Oh yeah. When I started seeing those faces popping through, I was like, what is this? But then when I started researching it, like the story behind it was so cool. That's definitely one of my favorite things that I found.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. Here's on the Google here. Pull up the brownies right there. Reward. What does that say? Reward of times is slow to fall to those who earned it best of all. Palmer Cox from the book called Brownies Around the World in 1894. Wow. So there you go.
Yep.
Wow. Very, very cool. Cool find for sure.
And again, right? It's one of these finds. I mean, did you know about the brownies before you found that find?
No, had no clue.
No clue. And now we
Not
do.
at
Now
all.
we can all tell stories about it. And that's what I love about this hobby. You can just find some piece of junk metal in the dirt, right? And next thing you know, you've been educated now about this whole part of literature or culture that you never knew about and stuff. So cool. Great find, man. Love it.
Yeah.
What else you got, Tony?
Thank you.
Oh, let's see. How about we go to I'm going to save this one because that one's going to be awesome. I know this just happened not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this happened Sunday. So
what are we looking at here, John?
Well, it's an 1802 drape bust with a hole in the top of the coin, obviously. So Andrew invited me Sunday to go to one of his permissions where he had found a couple largies at the end of 2025. And then, winter hit. So it was the first time he was back there. So he was there for an hour, and then I showed up, and he was live on TikTok. I showed up in about 10 minutes. I had that drape bust, and I was like, oh,
ouch.
It gets worse or gets better. Maybe that's why Andrew's not here right now. Because within about
drape bust.
an hour and a half, I dug 3 more. He did get a silver. He got a barber dime. He got an IHP and a barber dime. But yeah, I got 4 of these largies on that permission of his, and then he was like, "Hey, do you want to go to this other field?"
Let's leave here because you're finding all the good stuff.
Yeah, right.
That field was rough clouds. It was really getting rough on our backs too. So we went just up the road to our what we call Field of Dreams, and he got called. He was there for maybe 45 minutes, and then he got a call for a hot water heater thing, and then he left. I was live on TikTok, and then I dug the 5th largie.
Unbelievable.
So
that is the Field of Dreams.
It was a fun day. So,
jeez.
And now Andrew's not here. So.
Right.
Yeah. He's here in spirit. I'm sure he's here in spirit and stuff. Yeah. He's probably over there, can't get his headphones working. He's probably just like, these darn headphones.
Freaking state corner.
Wait, he just called in.
Yeah, was that him?
Freaking state corner.
There he is.
So what is your opinion on these hold coins? Like, do you find a lot of hold coins? I mean,
I do, and they're my favorite. Actually, I actually buy hold coins just because they're cheaper, and I just think so. Quarter hoarder Jason, when we were there, we were at Come Out Swinging, Pennsylvania last year. One of our friends, Janine, she dug a Virginia halfpenny, I think it was, like early 1700s one, had a hole in it, and did a whole video with Jason, and Jason was like, this is not just a coin now with a hole in it. It's a relic because somebody purposed it for a reason. And I always took that, like I take that to heart now. Yeah. Hi, Bernie. Thank you, Bree.
Oh,
yeah. Bree was there. Bree actually dug one of those coins as well. So,
wow. I have not. I haven't had the pleasure of that yet. Here in the West, it's very rare to see any kind of large cent come up. Didn't Cindy find one, Tony?
From what I remember, she was in a silver mining town that does a lot of gambling right now. They were doing a city like a street tear out, and she always has. Cindy is one of our good digging partners. Kind of like behind the finds, you kind of have a core group that you dig with, but she's always got her machine with her, and she dusk sun starts going down. She just kind of creeps over to where the tear out is, and she ended up finding a large cent. I don't remember what year or anything like that, but yeah, from what I remember, that was the story on that. They're pretty rare to find here in Colorado.
Pretty rare. Yeah.
Yeah. I have one. I have a braided hair that I actually had to go to the great state of Ohio to get, where they call them the Ohio Wheaties. They just have them just everywhere out there. So
wow. You find them a lot in your neck of woods, guys? Beth?
I average like 2 a year where I'm at. Those guys
Yeah.
up in the Finger Lakes clean up on those.
Yeah. It's amazing how if you're in the right spot that it just clicks.
Yeah. So going back to the
They're fun to
whole
find,
coin,
though.
the theory is they put holes in them so they could put thread through them and put them in their pockets so they wouldn't lose them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that doesn't always work.
We find quite a few. Yeah.
But that's one theory.
Go
but
ahead.
Also, they'll put a hole right in the center of them. I found some of those. They made them into washers.
Yeah.
Or
I found
buttons.
one large set
Yeah.
that was made into a spur rowel.
Those are the best. I would
Yeah,
love
pretty
to
cool.
find one of those. I think
Yeah.
those are so
I've seen them come
cool.
out.
Oh, John, the one you found that was turned into a buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
should have
was
sent that
awesome.
picture. That picture. Yeah, that one was crazy. That was a drape bust turned into like a little shoe buckle. So a little square buckle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you
I
or
wish I
anybody
had
in your
that
group
picture.
found a counter stamped one?
I have not. I know people that have. But
Those are cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of ones I want to find.
Yeah. One of ones. I mean, there's not another one you'll ever find, identical, but another kind of personalized item, somebody took the time to make it into
Now a relic.
something, and it is one of one. So yeah, gosh, I love those.
I have one, but I didn't find it. It was actually, I think, won a prize, I think, at one of our hunts that we had here in Colorado years ago, Tony, when you dug all those nickels. Oh my gosh. But
okay.
Yeah, I think I got a stamped large cent, and it's over there in the box right now, but pretty cool. I think I was trying to research who the merchant may have been, and yeah, no chance. It was just no chance of me figuring that one out. But
that's funny because I just bought one off of eBay today. It's a counter stamped.
Really?
1847, I think it was.
Okay.
It says 1861 on it. I just thought it was so cool. It was like $15. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna get that. So
cool. Do you consider yourself a coin collector?
I started out as a coin collector, and I buy occasionally, but I like to dig them a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more.
How about you, Beth? Are you into coin collecting or any kind of other sort of antique collecting? Or
I just, collect what I dig. I have bought a couple things on eBay. Like there's a Canadian toonie that has the Northern Lights on it, and when you put it under light, it glows in the dark. And I really wanted one of those. And one of our buddies up in Canada that we met at, I think it was Dig It Dude. He had brought them, but they're not easy to find in like coin rolls and stuff, so he didn't have any. So I bought them because I wanted them.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we just had a friend of ours, in fact, message us on Facebook, and he was like, "Hey, thinking of you guys." That he does auctions, I guess. He does estate auctions. Him and his wife. And he's like, "Look at all these antiques I'm getting ready to sell in this auction. Like, I think you guys really love it, And we do. I'm not really an antique collector. I can appreciate the heck out of them.
Sure.
I can. Look at that stuff too. But some people can really get into that and go down the rabbit hole with that. The whole coins thing is just amazing. Like we have a really good coin store here. You go over there, and the guy always does these like auctions every week. He puts stuff up on the board, and people can bid on it. You know what I mean? And I thought at one time about getting into actual coin collecting and doing all that, but I just I don't have room for another hobby. That's right.
Right.
Just
what we did alone adds up,
Sure.
Yeah.
I've got a couple safes of just coins that I've dug and when they've got environmental damage or this and that, they're in fires or when you're talking monetary value of them, it's just not there. But I guarantee you, I can tell you exactly where I was, who I was with, when I dug it, what it sounded like, kind of each one has a story now to me that I get to grab onto, and add to that the history of that coin, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of fun with that right there. Tony and I always talk about our favorite finds are the ones we have to go research and then find out something with writing on it, with, a name on it or something. I had just this last weekend, Tony and I were out there and I found I'm not going to remember the name of it. It was like Woodbury's. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
probably like a cold cream lid, you know, in probably 1930s or whatever. But just the fact that it had Woodburys on it, and like when I got home that night, I spent like half hour, you know, looking up Woodburys and seeing what era it was from and what it could have been from, you know. And they made
Well,
a lot
who
of
owned
stuff,
it? You know, what it turned into. You know, how long it was in.
right?
And you see an old advertisement for it. I mean, it's just it's kind of learning that whole history that you knew not. You know, we didn't experience because we weren't there and learning about all that stuff.
Definitely learned a lot from researching my finds.
Amen. Absolutely.
Old lipstick containers. You know, the old lipstick containers, because you can find all kinds of ads for those. Like I found one from a company called Tangy, Tangee, out of New York, and it was a tangerine colored lipstick, and that was the thing back in the 30s, I guess. And tons of ads for that. And the actual, when we did that bottle digging that time, Tony, the actual lipstick case, found a picture of it, and you know, from the ads and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I love researching finds and such. Do you guys both display? Sorry, Tony.
Nope.
I do.
Yeah.
I have a curio cabinet that is packed to the brim, and I need to find somewhere else now.
That's awesome.
I use the little diamond floating frames, and I put a lot of coins in those and buttons. I just actually sent one to little dirt digger Emily.
Yeah.
I sent her a bell, a Crota bell that I didn't clean out, so she just rung it. I think it was yesterday. She posted a video.
Oh, cool.
That was
her ringing it, and I sent her a largie inside that one of those floating frames, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's cool.
I like to like find different shaped glass jars and like stuff that's in the dumps of the places that I dig, and put my marbles in it or put my silverware in mason jars. That's how I display my stuff.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to it too much. Go ahead. No, I haven't gotten to it very much. All my stuff's all in drawers and boxes and, you know, stuff. And I got to figure out what to do with it. I've got some curio cabinets and stuff that are just waiting for it, but finding the time and to clean everything properly and get things ready to go, or decide you're going to leave it in a natural state, you know, because I got a lot of silverware relics I found out at digging in Virginia. I'll never clean. They still got all the red dirt all over them from Culpeper, and that's the way they're going to stay, you know. But you know, buttons and buckles and stuff, I want to clean them up a little bit before I would display them. And that's a whole nother hobby within the hobby, right? So one of these days I'll get to it.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing those finds on Behind the Finds.
Yeah.
With
good one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Good one.
Cool. Yes. So you guys do focus a lot on the finds. On Behind the Finds.
Yeah, you know, I schedule most of the guests.
Okay.
And I was looking for guests that have a lot of content and such, but I learned a lesson from Andrew. He invited I'll tell you, he invited Kim. Kim was a new detectorist, and I knew she didn't have a lot of stuff to show, but she was such a fabulous guest with the stories and such.
Yeah,
I learned a big lesson right there. Is like it's not all about the finds. It's the stories and people's personalities, and you know. Yeah. I didn't know she was going to turn out to be a jailbreaker.
I know. Look at
I know.
You guys corrupted her.
You're gonna have to delete that video so they don't think you're an accomplice or something like that.
She could turn it into a whole thing now. I tell you what, she can go out and get like a black and white striped jail suit and just and just go live in that suit all the time. She'd become the criminal detective.
Oh my gosh.
Funny.
Create a whole persona around it.
I was going to mention real quick, one of the things that I've done with my finds, and Ken, I've never shown you, but I know that you know that I do this, but I've got a large mason jar that we're at these sites and you don't ever find, whole plates or whole saucers or teacups or things like that. But anything that has that blue print on it, the old English blue prints, shards, I will pick up every shard that I can find with that blue, and I have it inside my mason jar, and I have that out as a display. And every once in a while, I'll just shake it and change it up a little bit so I can see different pieces now with different, on there. And it's just, it's also a conversation piece. If everybody sees like, what is that going on? Well, come on, sit down. Let me tell you for the next 3 hours what I do as a hobby.
I like that idea.
Yeah, it just shows really, really cool because that blue, I love that blue. My wife knows that. And it's just such a cool looking the piece, just the little shards, and that's about it. Yeah.
It's like a Detectorist snow globe.
Yeah, exactly.
Shake it up and see what comes at the top. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. We do find
I'll
a lot
take
of
a
that
picture and
stuff.
show it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I mean, do you guys find a lot of shards of glass and, like you said,
Oh, yeah.
Beth, marbles and
Big
you know,
time.
that's a good site then, right? And, you haven't even
Mhm.
swung anything, and you're like, oh, they were here. There was something here, a long time ago, and then you just start poking around at that spot. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Andrew and I look for on fields. Is
Yes.
pottery, glass, brick, and then we find surface buttons, surface coins. It's crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a quick story of that. There was one spot where we went out and door knocked, and said, hey, over in your field here, because we like to hunt the fields, versus like homes or things like that. We like the old fields where things aren't existing there anymore. So we're like, there used to be a house or homestead over in your field over here. And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, well, would you let us metal detect? Absolutely. Yeah. Show me what you're talking about here. So we walked out in this field. We had never been there before. We just had this old overlay map, and it's like, okay, I think we're in the area. And you start looking around, and there's a shard of glass here, and there's a shard of glass here. And I said, you see this? You see this? And the look on her face, all of a sudden, the whole ground opened up, and she says, oh my gosh, I've never noticed this before.
Yeah.
It was right here, wasn't it? And like, yep. All right, let's go get our machines now. And then we'll show you now what we can't see. And she's like, this is absolutely amazing. She brought her little kids were running out. They're picking up all the shards out there. Mom, look at this one. And yeah, it was just amazing. I think it's just really
awesome.
cool. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very cool. Do you guys pick those up at all, or do you guys collect?
Oh, yeah.
You guys, you
I
know what? You guys Native American in your area when you're out detecting?
I look for it, but I haven't found
Same.
much.
Yeah.
I've been very fortunate.
Have you?
The last 7-8 months, yeah, I found arrowhead. I found a gorget. I found a gouge. I found a grindstone. It's been,
wow, very, very
We're
blessed.
talking like 600 to like 4,000 years old type stuff. So
yeah, incredible.
Native American, yeah.
You just got to keep your eyes open and kind of. I know that every piece I have found, which hasn't been much at all, so I'm not like I'm an expert or anything by far, but it's always just they've kind of stood out amongst the norm. A lot of chips, a lot of flakes, a lot of flint here and there, just tons of stuff. And then all of a sudden there's this weirdly shaped or weirdly colored something that is standing out and catches your eye.
Fossils
flip it with your shovel. What's that?
Yeah, fossils.
Oh, really?
I found a crazy fossil this year.
Oh,
It's a
yes,
trilobite.
you did.
You found a
and
trilobite?
Really?
Yeah,
It's
and
beautiful.
Yeah, so people have told me it's a museum piece.
How did you do that? How
It was right on the surface of the field, but when I was detecting,
amazing.
I was live on TikTok, by the way.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
That was really cool.
Holy cow!
Oh man,
I was excited, thrilled to find that because I found little ones before, but this beast was a big one with the eyes and everything on it. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh, man!
Congrats, that's incredible.
The detail on it was wild.
Yeah.
Do you have pictures of that somewhere, or
I do.
Yeah, it's on Facebook,
on TikTok.
It's on TikTok.
Oh yeah, no, I do. It's on Facebook. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
If you want to follow along on the social media train that our guests are on tonight, Tony's got all the links. He'll be posting them down throughout the night in the chat, but also we'll put them in the description of this video you're watching right now, the live stream, and it'll be there for you to go back later and click on, or if you happen to be watching later on. If you're listening to the audio portion of our podcast, it'll also be in the description down below of the podcast. So you can head on over there and go check out the TikTok and the YouTube channel and the Facebook pages of our guest tonight. And Andrew wasn't able to make it. And he's sort of like, whose idea was it Andrew's idea initially?
Yes.
Yeah.
For Behind the Finds?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It certainly was.
Yeah.
It was a wintertime idea because, we figured we were going to get stuck inside for winter. So he was like, I'd like to see what other people are digging. And so he came up with the idea and he messaged Beth, and Beth immediately said yes. He messaged me and I was like, well, I don't know. And could interfere with my detecting time. But he finally convinced me. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. So.
Yeah. How often do you all get out? Beth, what do you think?
Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. I try and go out a couple times during the week to just local parks, and then the weekends I'm usually hitting old homesteads,
Yeah.
and I'll go out for like 6 hours a day. It's long days.
Yeah. How about you, John? You out every week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm an empty nester, so I just have to mow my lawn. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I get you. I got
As long
that.
as you get that in, everything's good.
Yeah.
The fields for me are like a half mile to 10 miles away. So
Oh man.
I wish my stuff was that close.
Convenient.
Wow.
Where I go is a drive, and it's out in the middle of nowhere in the woods, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
not just down the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I know we would double back here, but I did find those pictures of this impressive fossil. So I just want to kind of show this up here because it's such an incredible piece here.
Oh,
It really is.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So that's between 250 to 500 million years old.
And that was just face up like that, and you just walked along and saw it?
It was face up like that, and I was like, okay, that looks like a weird rock.
Yeah.
And a few days before, I think it was maybe a week before, I had found the gorget, the Native American gorget, about maybe 10 yards away from this. So
that's a nice site.
Believe it or not, the same site I just found in New Jersey State Copper. What was that, about 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Oh, wow.
We're all in about 20 yards of each other.
Look at that.
Wow. So impressive.
Yeah, that's really
amazing.
Cool. I love that.
Amazing piece. Wow.
Yeah.
We've got a something here I wanted to tell us what this is here. Beth, is this yours?
It is. I have a honey hole in the woods, and I have found countless amazing things there. I thought that this was like a locket at first, and it has the Stapha caduceus, or however you say it. So whoever had this was a medical person, I think.
Mhm.
I don't know who lived at the property because there's not an address to like really research it, and I need to do that on Subterix now. But one of our good friends, Steve Allen, told me that women used to put a piece of fabric inside of a pendant like that and put perfume on it because obviously back in the day they didn't have the
deodorant,
the toiletries that we have now. So I just thought it was really cool because it's a very detailed piece, and it's really pretty.
That's gorgeous.
What's inside? Did you open it? Is it
I
open?
opened it, and it does open. I was amazed that it didn't break. There was no picture inside. I was really hoping that there would be a photo inside and that it was an actual locket. All it had was roots in it from being in the ground for so long.
Yeah, it's so impressive because these are kind of finds we just love, right?
Yeah.
Anything like this, like that's got this kind of detail on it and a personal nature like this, really cool. Really, really cool find.
Yeah.
Do you have any markings on it? Like a maker
It didn't have any markings on it, no. But it makes you think of how fortunate we have it today and how different life was back when someone was wearing this,
Yes. Agreed. And what that meant to somebody too, that was something that they wore every single day, most likely, or,
Yep.
Wow. Very cool. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Lots of comments over here in the chat too. Gorgeous. Gorgeous Beth, great find, beautiful relic.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Amazing piece to go share. I've never seen anything like that. And then just the story from what you've researched now, I'm like, if I find something that's close to that, guess what? I'm going to be the genius. Say, you know what they used to use this for?
Yeah, we'll be the expert.
My good friend Beth, she told me all about this. Yeah, hold on, let me tell you a little about this.
Thank goodness for Steve, because I would have never thought of that.
No,
he's a fountain of knowledge. I love that guy.
You just learn so much from watching videos and seeing what other people are finding and talking to people on here all the time. We told the story before, but we went out to assist some archaeologists at a site They invited us out to come help them kind of pull targets and so they could mark them, GPS locate them, and all that stuff. But we were pulling stuff out. And we were identifying it right away. Like, oh, look at this. It's a piece of a shoe buckle like this. All this different stuff, right? And they just couldn't believe it. Like they were like, "How do you guys know
the small little piece?"
Is? Yeah, that's a Croto bell. Well, how do you know? You know what I mean? And could we have been wrong 100%? Probably. But we knew kind of roughly what it was, and they were just so blown away by that. Like, how do you know the age of that shell casing right there? It's like,
yeah, we get a lot of ammunition.
That H is a Henry cartridge. It's from this era.
Just because you have Buckle Boy's Relic book. That's how you know.
That's it.
It's right over there on the shelf.
Yeah, and I got his phone number in my back pocket too. So I mean, like,
oh, you do.
Anytime I'm wondering, I'm like,
yeah, on speed dial.
Absolutely.
Between him and Riley.
Riley,
right?
That kid. We've got
that's another awesome part of the hobby, though. Like we have like this web of people that we can consult with, and someone is bound to know.
Yep. And so giving and anxious to help out too. Like, oh my gosh, this is what this is. Where'd you find that? That kind of thing. And then all of a sudden now somebody else is a part of that relic because you're sharing it with them. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Well, here's a crazy thing for you. When I go live on TikTok, I'll find a coin, mostly coins, but sometimes relics, but usually coins, and I have no idea what they are. I think maybe it's a Canadian coin or whatever. And Beth will be there, Ashley, Alexa, Bree. There'll be like 4 or 5. It's usually the woman, Robin. Yeah, it's all women, by the way. And they'll do the research, and within, I swear to God, 3 to 5 minutes, they've got it identified for me.
That's what Ken is. That's he's my researcher. If I'm out digging without him, first thing I do, I send it to him because I know he's going down the rabbit hole. 2 minutes later, he's telling me exactly what it is. Like, oh, cool, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we don't know.
Yeah, I'm his man in the chair. I'm the guy in the chair. His sidekick, listening to the police radios. He's Spider-Man. I'm his guy in the chair. Yeah, but he'll do that. He'll send me a picture of something. He's like, man, I don't know. Check this out, and then I'll just start researching it. And I know what he's doing. He's going on to his next target because he has faith in me that I'm going to find out something about it and send it to him. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, here's a find. I want to know if you knew what this was right away. How about this one?
No.
Nope.
I had that for a week, and I just thought it was another flat button. I've dug flat buttons, lots of flat buttons. So I dug this about 2 miles from my house. So I'm here in New York, right? And I was just cleaning it one night, and I just saw Massachusetts on it. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I sent a picture of it to Wicked Digger Chris.
Yeah,
he's a Nokia Nomad.
Yeah.
And he just said, oh, that's cool. I've never found one that said Massachusetts on it. So I left it at that. And a couple of days later, I just decided to Google it because I saw it says Old Massachusetts on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the outside, it says Strong Forever. So I just Googled it, and it came up. I saw pictures of it, and it came up that it was a political campaign button for the first governor of Massachusetts, who was also a founding father. His name escapes me right now, but somebody probably in chat could probably Google it right now and find out that guy's name.
Wow. Get on it, chat. Tell us who this was.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Amazing.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Now, this
no
is
idea why it was in New York,
button.
But that's the back mark. The other side is just plain.
Just smooth.
Oh, all right. Lexidon's making it funny.
Yeah.
Albert Einstein.
Glad we have her to help us out.
Way to go. Way to go. I heard of that Albert guy.
No, it wasn't a name of it wasn't like John Adams. It was
not somebody that we would know offhand. But very, very cool.
What did it say on it? Something strong? What did it say?
Strong Forever is on the outside.
Forever.
Then Old Massachusetts.
Wow.
It's definitely a unique find.
Yeah.
That's a name I've never heard of. So it definitely wasn't like John Adams or I was going to look up.
Didn't start with an M. She's really helping out.
Google it, Alexa.
Just Google it, people.
Or ask Alexa.
I'm on it.
What a really cool piece, though. It just, it drew me in because it was like,
she's got it.
Caleb
Caleb
Strong.
Caleb
Strong.
Strong. Caleb Strong.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah.
First governor
Strong
of
forever.
Massachusetts.
That
And,
wow, what a talk about a marketing genius, huh?
Oh, Caleb.
See, I see what they did there.
I get it. Oh, Caleb. Yeah.
Thanks, chat. This is
Yeah.
how it works on TikTok Live. We just
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
something and they go.
Yeah,
Usually it's 3 to 5 minutes, but these guys are took a little longer.
Yeah.
What's the rarity? Have you heard like how rare these buttons are? I mean,
I don't know. That's a good
yeah,
question.
I've never seen one or even heard of this. It's
Mm-mm.
wow.
Actually, I think Bucket Boy commented on my Facebook that he hadn't seen one.
Okay.
William.
Well, then it's definitely rare then if he hasn't seen one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's in Louisiana though, right? So he's
Yeah.
not the Northeast.
He's not up in that direction.
Caleb Strong, born in 1745, died 1819, founding father, Federalist governor of Massachusetts
about
from
that, Full Metal
1800 to
Trigger.
1807, and again from 1812 to 1860. They
Wow.
were gubernatorial campaign buttons. Yeah, possibly his return to politics in 1812, when he ran on an anti-war platform. During his tenure, he refused to send Massachusetts militia to Mr. Madison's war, believing that the federal government was trampling state and individual rights. There you go. Little something about Caleb Strong.
Yeah. What a cool piece though. And now we
I love
learned.
it.
So when we find
love
one of these out in Colorado, we'll know exactly what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%. Tony, I got a Caleb Strong button. That's coming, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I think is cool about stuff like this? It's teaching us obscure history that
It
we
is.
would have never learned in high school or in
Yep.
elementary school or whatever. It's just little tidbits and
100%.
facts.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, love
And
it.
something like this, though, we've got a friend, Garrett Susser, who's over in Kansas. He's a history teacher, and he teaches these kind of things. He teaches very specific, those facts that our history teachers never taught us. But this is the kind of teacher that he is, and
Mhm.
his students
He'll
have to
use
love
his
him.
relics. Yeah, he uses
The
for it.
relics to
That's
tell the
awesome.
stories, and but this would be something I could see, incorporated into some sort of curriculum to tell about Caleb Strong. And
Yeah.
I tell you what, got to remember that name. I won't try not to forget Caleb Strong now. What a cool
Okay.
button.
I already did, so good luck.
I wasn't going to mention that.
Shoot.
Well, I mean, shoot, his name's right on it there, John.
Right.
Strong.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I think Alexa said, isn't it Strong something?
She said it started with an M. So, yeah, there's not even an M in his name.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Alexa was wrong. Sorry, Alexa.
Wait, his name was Caleb M. Strano.
Oh, his middle
MT's,
name is
MT's,
M.
MT's.
That's what it, yeah.
So what do you guys like finding better? If you had your choice, coin people, relic people. We just talked about this amazing relic, but we also looked at some amazing coins. What do you say?
I like relic.
You like relic?
I like relic.
Yeah? What about you, John?
Oh, well, and one in particular is bells. Any kind of bells, Crotal bells, Conestoga bells. They're my favorite. They, you clean them out and they ring 180 years later.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's music to my ears. I just love them.
Yeah.
I'll dig those over anything.
And so cool that you sent that to Emily, and she could be the first one to ring it. That's awesome.
Yeah, with the dirt still inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Trivia. I know you guys will know it, especially because you like bells. What do they call that little thing on the inside? The dinger, or what do they call it?
The thing
got a
makes
name
the
to
noise.
it, right? I used to know it. I didn't know it.
Oh, you're looking it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's is it a dongle? A dingler. It's a dingler.
Dingler.
That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
That's the scientific name.
The scientific name.
The dinger sounds good to me.
That's what the dinger sounds good.
Oh, see, I was close. The dopper.
Dopper.
Right?
Clapper.
Oh, geez, there you go.
Alexa thinks it's the dingleberry.
And this is why we love Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, I could see hanging out with her.
She's a fellow New Yorker, so.
Part of the bell that swings and strikes the inside to create a sound is called the clapper, sometimes referred to as the tongue. So there we go. That's according to AI, Google AI.
That's Alexa's favorite word, by the way. Clapper.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
While we're talking about Alexa, can I also say I want to give her credit? So Cliff Strong,
Yeah.
Alexa is responsible for the whole Cliff Strong campaign.
Is she?
Well, there's actually 3 people. I'm one of them. But Bree actually came up with the idea. Okay. Alexa did the whole thing on the website of Bonfire.
Wow.
So all the proceeds from Cliff Strong, also Behind the Fines, any apparel that we sell for Behind the Fines, all the money, the profits are donated right to Cliff. So
Yeah. That's awesome. I've seen a few campaigns like that come out in the community, and I always think it's awesome. I remember way back, I'll never forget, way back. It sucks as I am going to forget kind of what it was for, but I remember Mike Lyman, really early on, did one of the first live stream auctions that I ever saw happening. And he was raising money for a cause, individual within our community. And I forget now who it is. I'm sorry. But it was so awesome, man. Like we would bid on things.
He was selling off his relics, wasn't he? Like things
relics,
that he just had.
But he had everyone else from the community donate their relics for him to be able to auction off. And so, like, I got this Pennsylvania Railroad map from Gettysburg, right? All folded, what they gave out to in the first reunion or whatever it was. And it's just dilapidated. I barely want to touch it. And it was donated by some guy in Canada that it was one of his prized possessions, and he was going to donate it. And it was, and here's something else that happened too. There was a token up for auction that was from an old magician back in the early 1900s, right? Thurston, the magician or something like that. Anyways, it was so cool, man. And I love tokens. So I started bidding on it. And there was this guy in, I think he was back east near you guys, and he was bidding against me on it. And we were giving each other the business, right? We're like, yeah, you blah, blah, blah. You want to go more? I can go more. We're giving each other the business, right? Well, he ends up outbidding me like crazy. Next thing I know, it shows up in the mail.
Oh, wow.
He had bet, because me and Mike knew each other. He had sent it back to Mike and said, send this to DK at Adventures in Dirt.
Wow.
And I opened up the mail one day, and it was this token. He goes, I know how much you wanted this. And he goes, it was just fun. It was fun bidding against you for a good cause. You know what I mean? He's like, but I want you to have this. And, that really synced me into the community where I was like, wow, man, there's a lot of like-minded people here, and we have a lot in common. And by far has been the biggest community of people that I like that I've ever been involved in, 99.9% of the time. And the people I associate with in this hobby are just really, really great people like that, so.
Yeah, Teresa just put in the live chat the link over to the store for Cliff Strong.
Yeah.
Thank you,
guys
Teresa.
want to head over there and pick up some stuff.
Yeah. Yep. I love it when the community comes around and supports one of our own. And, it's awesome. It's a good thing to do for sure.
It is.
What is sort of bucket list, guys? Let's talk about your bucket list.
Oh,
so something that
we're
going to talk about two different
back
things.
east, so they have found pretty much everything that you can ever find. So I don't know what's going to be on this bucket list.
We got to see. So there's two things.
It's a bison nickel. I know that's on one of somebody's bucket list.
Bison nickel. It's not a state quarter. It used to be a state quarter, but not anymore. It's not
anymore. We got all that covered.
Freaking state quarter.
Tony, in a minute, you should play that video, even though Angie's not.
Yeah, we'll play
that video to show
Yeah.
people where that soundboard is coming from, because it was amazing. But what about bucket lists? And then I'm going to ask you about white whales, right? And you guys are familiar with the difference, right?
Okay.
White whales being something. Okay. So bucket list, what do you think? Who wants to go take that one first?
Go ahead, John.
For me, it's a seated quarter. I have found seated half dimes. I found seated dimes. I have not found a seated quarter. And one other thing is a barber half. I have not found a barber half. I've witnessed people find them, and I have not found one.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. That would be amazing. Or a seated. Did they make seated halves? They did, right? Oh,
yeah. Well, but that's like
that's not even in the realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty amazing. How about you, Beth?
Oh no. I'm in the big box. Well, I found my skeleton key this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd
Saw
like
that.
to find a shield nickel. Like that is something that I should have found, and I don't know why I haven't here because I'm on some pretty older home sites. I'd like to find a largie before the only ones that I found, and I don't know the names of largies because I don't dig them enough. But John would know the name of the 1850s largies that I dig. I'd like to
Wow.
find something before then. What is it, a matron?
Braided hair.
Yeah, that's what you found was the braided. So, yeah,
Okay.
the lip cap, the drape bust, or a matron.
Yeah.
Is what Beth would
I'd
like.
like, yeah, I would like one of those older ones.
Huh. That's pretty cool. I was just reading the chat. Somebody saying, so what about white whale? Something, well, you could just kind of mention yours, Beth, right? Something you thought
Yeah.
you should send.
You should have found.
Yeah, should have found. How
I
about
want
you,
a shield
John?
nickel so bad.
Something people are finding all around you, John, that you just haven't found one yet. And you're just like, come on.
A half
What's wrong
set.
with me? A half set.
A U.S. half set. I found
Okay.
Canadian half pennies. I have never, of all the larges I found, I have never found one half set. And I witnessed people find them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they elude me for some reason.
So I'm going to do some quick rapid fire thing. Just say yes or no if you've found it before. You both can answer at the same time if you like. 2-cent piece.
No.
Yes.
Trime.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Canadian Dragon Slayer.
Oh.
No.
Montreal to Bank of Montreal token or whatever it is.
I live too far south.
Do you? Confederate relic from the Civil War era.
Yes.
No.
I found it with Cliff. I had Cliff's permission.
Is that right?
A rifle sight from a Confederate rifle.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How about militia button?
No.
Yes.
War college button.
Or say that again?
Like a military school button.
No.
No.
Are you looking through my finds cap? Because you've
Yeah,
named off everything.
I'm looking.
I've
I'm looking
found.
over my thing. Like,
You're just
what else
going
have I
from
found
left
here?
to right, top to bottom, huh? Yeah.
British sort of, war of British sort of what do they call it? Regiment of Foot type relic from War 1812. Or
Nope.
I found
earlier,
War of
revolutionary.
I found War of 1812 buttons. I don't know about Regiment of Foot though. So I gotta say no.
What about Spanish reals? You guys should have
Yes.
found those, yes?
I
Beth?
found one, a half, one, and a 2. I have not found the 488.
No.
Well, I found a counterfeit 8.
You found a counterfeit 8? See, I
That's
would love
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
Right? Because people, it's counterfeit. No, that's even more exciting to me to find a counterfeit 8.
Yeah. I found a counterfeit largie as well, a classic bust counterfeit.
No kidding.
Largie.
Cobb?
It's kind of weird to me that they would counterfeit a penny.
Right.
Cobb?
No cops.
Harmonica
Just
reed?
in my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to get one for Beth there.
Harmonica
Wait,
reed?
what did Beth say yesterday?
Harmonica reed?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Class ring?
Oh.
No.
No.
I would like to
I'd like
find
to
that.
know.
Yeah.
Printing plate?
Yeah.
No.
I actually recently just found one. It was of a crossword puzzle too. That was cool.
You guys in the
wow.
chat, you should be playing along with this.
Yeah, really.
They are. They're
yeah,
saying
right?
yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no.
Now I'm going to ask this, and I just don't know, like, if it was a regional thing or what. And it's really crazy, but it's like on my bucket list. I know a ton of other people that have found them. 3 Merry Widow tin.
I have not found one of those yet, and I don't even know how, but no.
Okay.
That's a white whale then. That's a white
found
whale.
one in my
That's a
daughter's
good one.
Yeah.
In my
They
daughter's
keep-
yard, I found one.
They keep asking in the chat, are you found
Grandma's baroque.
Any nice grandma's brooches out
any?
there? or-
Yeah.
I found a few.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's one for you.
Oh,
Gold ring, not in a park, in a field or somewhere else that
Like
it
an
shouldn't have
old
been.
one.
Like an old one.
No, just copper rings for me. Poor man's wedding ring.
yeah.
Copper rings, yeah. Tons of them.
Does it have to be solid gold?
No.
I've recently found a plated one in the field.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That is really
Yeah.
cool.
Here's one from the chat. Scotty Coppers wants to know if you've ever found a jaw harp.
No, but I think that would be a really awesome find.
Sure
Agreed.
would.
I agree.
Sure would. That'd be awesome. What about a toe tap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is
Heel
a
plate? Heel plate, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heel
A
plate
Fed
or
ring?
yeah. What's that?
What's a Fed ring? Or
Yeah, I don't know. What is that?
FEDE ring? Beneath the Bluegrass is asking that, and then Buckle Boy said they're cool. I've never even heard of what those are.
I want to find one now because I have no idea.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
If
yeah,
he
I'm
says
gonna have to
they're cool-
research it now.
Yeah, Alexa.
I can imagine what Alexa put in the chat.
Oh my gosh, they're freaking beautiful.
Uh-oh. Can you share it?
Maybe. Let me see.
Just share your screen. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Where's it at? Here, share. Share my screen. Share screen. Which one?
Who's found this one?
Freaking state corner.
Oh man, I dug a bunch of those last night.
Oh,
Couple.
it's already off the list.
What do you think of that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know it was called that. I
I
found
didn't either,
something
yeah.
like that. I
Yeah.
thought that was called a.
I've seen they're Irish rings, right?
Not a
The
Jesuit
ones that
ring.
we're thinking, that I'm thinking of, is an Irish ring
Yeah.
with
Oh,
the
the
hand and the
clatter
heart
ring?
above it.
Yeah. Sometimes there's a heart in the middle.
Yeah.
The hand clasping
Yeah,
over
I
the
found
heart,
those too,
right?
right.
Or they're shaking hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool, man. Very cool. Had to look that one up. Fettering. How about fur trade items?
No.
No.
Oh, see, yeah. What
Clatter.
breed?
Clattering.
I don't want to say that. I'll
Yeah.
mess it up. That's
Clattering.
what I thought was going to be called.
Clatter.
Fur trade.
Clatter.
Fur trade. I think I found a fur trade item.
Oh yeah, copper something.
Yeah, like a all.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something?
It was a bead. I can't say for 100% sure, but I found a blue bead with Andrew on one of his permissions recently, like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I sent pictures of it to people and they were like, immediately said it's a trade item, fur trade item, or trade bead.
Trade bead. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I was actually down south maybe 6 weeks ago with a guy. We were digging in a foundation, area. It still had some base logs around it, so we know the house was right there. And we're digging up, and he found a little red trade bead right in there with some silver
Oh, cool.
coins, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So very cool piece. I've never seen one dug before. Very, very cool. Like,
Hey,
Mine
let's
was
play that.
blue.
Yours is what?
Blue.
No.
Beautiful blue.
Oh, wow. Let's play that video real quick.
Yeah, let's do that before we get out of here.
Yeah, before we get out of here. I want to see that again. That's fun.
So the backstory.
preface it. Yeah, backstory.
Yeah.
Guys. What's the backstory?
Yeah,
here?
Bree sent this over to me. I know she's in the chat, but they were out there digging. You guys were on some permission, and everybody had found old copper cents, right? And Andrew had never found one, or he hadn't found one there.
He hadn't found a KG. He had found.
Oh, he wanted the
had found US
KG.
ones.
That's what it
He
was.
wanted a King George copper.
Yeah.
In the worst way.
So this is what it came up as, probably an 87 or something. Let's, and this was the short little clip. Maybe.
Bottle cap, or is it a largie? Is it a largie? Is it a damn largie? Show us.
It only took 4 freaking days.
Hell yeah!
Finally. As Bree goes. Man, come on, Andrew, hurry up and get one. I'm trying.
I'm trying, and then bam.
It's so great.
Yeah.
We've all been here, man.
Largie.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, what is it?
Freaking state corner.
That is awesome. That'll forever be a soundbite forever.
Oh,
Freaking
absolutely.
state corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that in here.
Oh, yeah. It's on our show from now on. That's it. We've
We've got-
button away.
we've got a couple here.
Grandma's baroque.
And I added this one now too. This is gonna be a staple with us too.
Juicy.
And a freaking steak quarter. I like that one. That's
It
great.
was a juicy freaking steak quarter is what it was.
Oh, Andrew's most famous coin,
Yeah.
for sure.
We wish he was here so we could, razz him a little bit on that.
I know.
You'll have to
don't
have
worry,
him on
we
as a
do all
solo
the
guest,
time.
maybe. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let him live that one down.
Never.
So how often do you guys schedule Behind the Finds sort of the live show that you guys do? How often do you guys schedule that?
It's typically every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
We took this past Tuesday off. I had a guy cancel at the last minute, and I was like, you know what? We'll just take a break. So
yeah.
So
it kind of works out because now we're doing the show tonight. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
I called that guy you were going to have on. I said, hey man, can you do me a favor? Can you kind of bail and kind of back up?
It worked.
It worked. Shoot. No, we appreciate you guys coming on. Tony just puts the links down for the Behind the Finds TikTok link. Every Tuesday, you can go over there and check it out. It's a lot of fun.
It's a good time.
It is a good time. A lot of good communication. You got the live chat thing going on too, and a lot of interaction there. So you got to go check it out. And then all the different individual pieces of this. This, it's kind of like been a thing that's come across in the community, the online community, because you have the community in large, and then you have kind of an online creator type community, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen this. There's been a push or a development, not a push, because I don't think people are doing it like really intentionally, of coming together of groups, right? You've always had the Hoover Boys. They did a great job. You had Stealth Diggers. They always did a great job. There was a group of them. Jason only had one or two every now and then. It was him first, and it was just a couple, one or two. Now he's got this huge group. And you're seeing that in sort of, a smaller scale with other creators, much like you guys are doing, where you bring a group together and you're all participate in it. And I've seen it on other things too, like on Instagram. I've seen people kind of get together and do things. On YouTube, I've seen people get together and do things, stuff like Tony's and I are doing, and other people that are doing live streams on YouTube. And I think it's cool because you have people from all different walks of life, but you all find that commonality and everyone sees it. Like I said earlier, I said with the guests we have on, there is so much commonality between how we got started, what we like to find, items with words on them. It's just amazing. Like the things we learn from the finds we do, we like sharing the knowledge we gain from these finds and supporting each other. That's a very common theme between Detectorists that over the 9 years that we've been doing this show, or since Tony and I have been doing it. But we want to thank you guys for coming on and spending your time with us. And we miss Andrew. We wish Andrew was with us, but looking forward to more work from you guys out there putting in for these streams. And the live stream is awesome because I like today. I'll give you an example. And here's if none of you are out there listening or any of you out there watching haven't given it a shot, haven't gone over and looked at TikTok in a while, and maybe watched a live streamer on TikTok metal detecting out there, give it a chance. Go check it out, because like today, for example, Kim was on. She was detecting. I opened TikTok and it said, "Oh, Kim's going live." So I clicked on it and stuff. I just set my phone down to the right and heard what she was doing and stuff. And then a couple little quips, little chats to her a little bit. And I'm doing my work, but I had it playing in the background, kind of sitting there. And then all of a sudden I'd hear her say something and I want to interact with her. So I'd interact with her.
Mm-hmm.
You could just do that. You could just interact with what they're doing. Oh, what was that target looking at? And everyone has a different style too, right? So some people are like, oh, it's an 82, 83. Should I dig this? And then the chat can kind of get interactive with it, or so yeah, you should guys go check it out. It's really different. It's different than YouTube. So definitely go check it out. TikTok, Metal Detectorist for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Last word from you two, and we'll put you down in the green room. We'll say our goodbyes off the air if you guys want to do that. John, we'll go to you first. Sort of last parting words.
So with Behind the Finds, we believe in like giving back. So this is like I said, a lot of our things are focused on getting people up that maybe don't have a big platform. So we get the small creators, we get some big creators, and we get all different aspects. Just not metal detecting, bottle hunting, magnet fishing, arrowhead hunting, and we'll play marble hunting, whatever. Three. My last words are hard. Yes, words are hard. You'll find when you guys go live on TikTok, you'll mess up words. So,
oh my gosh.
But just have fun, and that's what we do with Behind the Finds. We just want to have fun and feature our guests, like you guys, I think, have done tonight, really well. So,
yeah, I don't know how because I watch the live streamers like you guys too, and I just don't know how you do it. I don't know how you continue to talk that long, interacting with the chat. Because I know what I would do. I'd be like, "All right, hey everyone, hey, going live, first time TikTok." First time, I'd be like pushing my phone to the side, like looking at, like listening.
What's going on here?
Oh yeah, I got to acknowledge the chat at some point because I'm digging a target, But yeah, you guys do well with it for sure.
Yeah.
How about you, Beth? Famous last words.
Famous last words. I want to thank all of our friends from over on TikTok who came over to see us on here tonight, and hopefully we can see some of you guys' friends on here over in TikTok. We have a pretty chill show, and it's always a good time. And we have our core group who comes and watches us every week, and we thank you for that. Hopefully we make some more new friends over there.
Yeah. I encourage you all to go over there and check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely, and it's different too. That's what I really liked about it. It's different. So if you're looking for something kind of different too, yeah, it's a good time.
You never know. You may see RELICS Radio over there sometime soon.
Yeah, just black screens with beeping in the background because we forgot to turn our camera on or something.
I have an opening.
I'll screw it up somehow. What's that?
I have an opening in July. I'm going to contact you guys about.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. We
can't forget to add the audio to his live stream, so can't hear anything.
I want to be like. It's like, what do you find? I didn't show the fine and you couldn't hear me. That's like that's
very entertaining.
Me as a creator. All right, guys, we'll put you in the green room and we'll get right to you in a second. We'll close the show out. And you guys okay to hang out for a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. All right. Okay. Thank you. Cool. Glad to have those people on. I knew they would be great.
And I think we got to half the pictures. You just get to talk. And I think we were talking before the show. You can only direct the show, a little bit. You just kind of let it go where it's going. And man, there were so many other great finds that we had in there that they've come across and stuff. So great bunch of people. Again, that we're all the same, man. You can just sit there and just chat about it for hours, right?
Yeah, you definitely could. For sure. Every time we have guests on, we don't like to go more than an hour and a half. That's kind of what we tell our guests. But everyone says the same thing. Oh my gosh, an hour and a half just flew by. Absolutely flew by. And then Tony and I are looking at this Google Doc sheet we share between each other. And we're like, we don't get to half the questions we wanted to ask. Don't show half the pictures we wanted to show.
Yeah.
But still had a good time. And hopefully you all out there enjoy it too. This thing that Tony and I bring to you every week, or try to every week, RELICS Radio. We got a lot of good ideas for guests coming up. Tony and I are putting together our list for the rest of the year, trying to get in some great guests. If you ever have any suggestions, always feel free to drop us a line. You can reach me on my email at dk@adventuresindirt.com. Feel free to reach out. Let me know what you're finding out there too. Share your finds with me. Would love to hear the stories behind it and your ring return stories. Absolutely love that. But reach out, stay in touch with us. You can always reach us over on the RELICS Radio Facebook group too. Yes. Come on over there and join up. And you'll hear about upcoming guests. You'll hear about, for whatever reason we can't do a show, we usually announce it there. If, we post reruns there, all kinds of stuff. So feel free to come join us over on the RELICS Radio Facebook group. What do you got going on this weekend?
Hanging ceiling fans. I just bought 8 ceiling fans for our brand new house. So, that's what I'm doing.
Sweet. Sounds like an absolute
and a lot of this apparently
blast. Oh man.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways,
Yeah.
Just want to mention real quick before we send off here, all of our Relics Radio listeners, if you guys want to go over to republicdisplays.com, put in the code Relics Radio 10, you'll get 10% off all of the displays. I just sent out a huge order today. If you guys want to see what I sent out, head over to Facebook. You can follow 5280 Adventures over on Facebook and see the picture of. I sent out a big mass display over to a metal detecting show that's upcoming in the next couple of weeks to be giving away all of these displays. So loved that order. Get those out there. But if you guys want to get your own, republicdisplays.com, use the code Relics Radio 10 at checkout for 10% off and pick up some displays.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can see me on social media, 5280 Adventures, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course, TikTok. I mean, we're talking about TikTok all night. I'll be over there a little bit more. So come visit me over there and see what I'm up to.
Cool. Excellent. You can find me anywhere on the intranets, showing my age, at Adventures in Dirt. I got stuff out there. Who would have thought I'd been 58 years old and have everything out on the social media, TikTok and Instagram, and who knows what, MySpace, the whole thing. But it's a lot of fun. I love interacting with y'all and being part of this community. You guys feed me every week. Every time I'm watching one of these live TikToks, it feeds me. Anytime I interact with all you privately over email and stuff, it feeds me. So really, really love you all out there and appreciate that you watch us every week here on Relics Radio. Listen, those of you downloading the audio, we see you, we see the numbers. Thank you all for continuing to support Relics Radio. Even though we've moved to video, you still are supporting the audio replays. So we definitely appreciate you too. And we do see you out there. Everyone have a great night. Have a better weekend. If you go out, go find the good stuff. Make sure you tell me about it. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to Relics Radio, your favorite weekly podcast dedicated to the metal detecting and treasure hunting community. Here are your hosts, Ken from Adventures in Dirt and Tony from 5280 Adventures. Thank you so much for listening to Relics Radio. We will see you back here next week. Until then, get out and dig it all.